Alright, family, rain is coming, but again, let me use this opportunity to explain a certain concept to you. I'm back on the concept of precast, guys. Like, seriously, I have so many questions. With all the questions you gave me, I had no choice but to make a video, a follow-up video to answer all your questions. My first question that I encountered was one, I didn't know we had precast in Uganda. Yes, we do. I think that one is quite simple. The second question is, someone was sure, or rather unsure. I told you that this thing is 200 centimeters by 200 centimeters, right? What do I mean? Length and width, same amount of space. And then some people are asking me, is that the same height and length that you have to reduce on to put in the ground? No. When they make for you this precast, let me first explain to you what precast is, because I think that is where we are having an issue. Okay? Precast is not that complicated, and for those that are curious if we have it in Uganda, we do have it, but we are not yet doing it on a very large scale. One, the molds are extremely expensive, demand is not high, because again, we need to do a lot of sensitization on the concept. Our people are not yet accustomed to the concept. Precast, these are just how do I put it, a collection, you know, of reinforced concrete panels that are connected to each other. So they are held apart by stiffeners, and then they pour a concrete in between. This is a concrete panel, and so is this. You see that? Now this concrete panel is what goes in the ground. So those of you that were saying the 200 by 200, is that where we reduce the space that goes into the ground? No. What goes into the ground partially are the panels. These panels that are holding this together. Now, after that, we get the mold, and then we make another concrete block with any design that you want. These blocks are not made as a whole. Let me show you some bits that are not yet put in there. I will answer all your questions. I will. But for now, the precast we are making are based on the Ugandan standards of your security walls. Yeah? Our precast might not do for you well security, for you who is scared of thieves. So do you see this? Now this from here to here is one panel. So we make that panel. When you see them there as a wall, we simply join them together. I don't know if it makes sense. We join them together to make for you that fence, the length that you're seeing. Are we together? So it is concrete. By the way, Sarah, you watch me. I don't know if you're watching me. You came and made a deposit on your precast walls, and you never returned. What happened? We have your money and your products, because we made for you the samples you requested for. Nonetheless, I appreciate all the support, by the way, you've gotten so far. It means a lot. Huh? Sarah, you're one of those people that's supporting us. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. May the good Lord continue blessing the works of your hands. Okay? So basically we make, now there we raise the wall, and then we make it 200 by 200. Amazimagali, even this 200, this is high. These are 2 meters. 2 meters length and 2 meters width. That is really high. Okay? That is very high. Now, what were your other questions? I think these are even concerns, they are not questions. Someone asked me, how many would you need to fence a 50 by 50? All right, let me give you a calculation. If this thing is 2 meters like that, and 50 meters is what you're trying to cover, how many 2 meters do you need to cover 50 meters? Are we making sense to each other? How many 2 meters do we need to cover 50 meters? We said the land is 50 by 50. Land has 4 sides, all right? So if each side of the land is 50 meters, all right? 50 by 50. I wanted to use something to show you. We assume this is a 50 by 50. This is 50 length, 50 width, all right? So you would need to cover 50 meters. Let me see what you would need. So you get 2 times 25, that is 50. Okay? So you need 25 to cover one side of the 50, another 25 to cover another. So what you need to know is you need at least 100 pieces of these precast walls to cover 50 by 50. Have I answered your question? Now, how much is each? Each wall ngachiwede like this. This one is half, okay? Is 350. But if you are actually trying to design, let's say, a garden or something, you don't have to buy the whole wall. You can say, I want to buy half the wall, the way you see it here. And then in the rest of the half, you can design with wood, what. It's up to you, really. You know? I don't know if that makes sense yet. What was the other question? What are the advantages of precast? Now, precast is just cost effective, 1. 2, the quality. You're well and rest assured of the quality you're getting. Okay? Secondly, low maintenance. When you get a precast wall like this, there is no need for painting it or plastering it. You can design on it if you like, but it's not necessary. Okay? It's not really necessary. Okay? And then it reduces time. This, you install it, you can install 50 of these in a day. Literally. You cannot build a full wall on 50 by 100 in a day. Yet you can install these in a day. Reduces time, material saving. You save on a lot of things with precast, you know. Low maintenance, I've already talked about that. What else? What were your other questions? But most of you were just very happy to have precast. Why? Because it's a new concept in my world, in our country, but this concept has already pre-existed. Then for those of you that are asking if we can make for you walls, precast walls for construction, we are working on that. Just that the molds are very expensive, guys. They are very, very expensive. Okay? So we are working on that. We want to start bringing in the walls as soon as we have enough clients for precast. That's why we keep bringing it up. Other than that, I was at Hardy Line. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate you all so much. And thank you for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences. We are here to learn together. And we are improving as a people. Like I say, we are only getting better. As a people, we are improving. And we are making things better for us. Simplifying construction. Next, I'll bring for you the pavers. I want to do this once and for all because we are diving into cost of construction. Cost of construction.